What has virtual reality opened up when it comes to creatively being able to tell a story and scare people?
So what VR really offers definitely is the heightened level of immersion. Just the fact that you're really able to drop yourself into this world and experience things from a first-person perspective. I think if you actually do try out the game, you can really tell that it really affects all of your senses, and it really does a good job of making you feel like you're in that environment.
Sound and audio have always played an extremely important role in horror movies, as well as in video games. What role do they play with virtual reality?
Just as visuals are incredibly important in VR, I think audio is equally important. Definitely having strong audio definitely helps to heighten that level of immersion when you're in a VR world. In terms of RE7, just like any other title in the horror genre, Resident Evil has always placed great importance in audio, and I can say with great confidence that for RE7, the sound design is top notch. It's the highest it's ever been.
What's it been like exploring virtual reality, which as a medium is something that's still being learned as people are exploring it, a brand new frontier?
So in terms of working on the latest PlayStation VR hardware with Sony, it was a huge collaborative effort, and I think we were able to learn and gain a lot from the experience. But I think it's still very much an unknown world. I think it carries a lot of potential, and it'll be exciting to see what's in store for the VR hardware.
What did you learn from the kitchen VR demo that was then applied to the actual game VR?
So by working on the kitchen demo, the one thing we definitely learned is the fact that the horror genre and VR are just a fantastic match. And that was definitely a deciding factor in making sure that RE7 had full VR compatibility. The one thing I do want to point out is it's a great immersive experience, but it's definitely not, there's no one way of experiencing RE7. So if you want to enjoy it in VR, that's great, but we definitely made sure that even without VR, it's a really solid experience as well.
What are the challenges of navigation in virtual reality today?
So there's definitely a lot of challenges in moving around in the VR space. And we made sure to offer the player as many customization options as possible to make sure that they're able to customize their VR movement to fit their needs. So as an example of this, you can have the camera set to smooth controls, or you can actually set it to kind of click every 30 degrees if you find that the movement is causing some discomfort. So we're definitely making sure to implement as many of these customization options as possible so that anybody can enjoy the VR experience. One recommendation I do have is the fact that because this game is essentially a non-VR title which has VR. One recommendation I do have is the fact that you're able to enjoy this game in non-VR and in VR. So I think a great. Oh my god. Sorry. So one recommendation I do have with the fact that you're able to play this game in VR and non-VR is going back to, if you tried the game out in non-VR first, to go back to VR and try out some of your favorite moments and a different option and kind of see how it plays out differently.